王の期間勝ち続けてもまだ足らない、止まることを知らないパシフィックダイナソーベバーレックス。
Some chi up in it. The feeling's so amazing, we about to go crazy. Friday shining green and cold, we win it, we the champion. Running through the competition anytime. Energy be infinite, no need for them to hype it up. We on fire, put the lighters up, light it up. When we going in, ain't no coming out. Haters run their mouth, but we running what they on about. Mad cause we drippy and they on a drop. We moving with faith, but they stuck in doubt. Walking how I talking, what y'all talking about? Ain't no turning back, it's where you at, not where you from. Because of where I'm from, I got that fight for number one. Not two, not three, not four. We gon' give you more. It's not the bark at all, it's the fight up in the dog. We iron like a lion, climb the mountain through the fall. We never looking down, so we never ever fall. We humble from the jungle, guaranteed to keep it raw. We playing for keeps, no it's not a game at all. Friday shining green and cold, we winning, we the champion. Running through the competition anytime they line them up. Energy be infinite, no need for them to hype it up. We on fire, put them lighters up, light it up. When we going in, ain't no coming out. Haters run their mouth, but we running what they on about. Mad cause we drippy and they on a drop. We moving with faith, but they stuck in doubt. Walking how I talking, what you talking about? And we about to go crazy. Yo, we about to go crazy. And we about to go crazy. Yo, we about to go crazy. Yo, we about to go crazy.
対するは頂点まであと一つ、2025パシフィックの王は俺たちだ。ディフェンディングチャンピオンキュー。
Hey, what you looking at right now? You know you need it. Competitors on the regular look so defeated. Throwing the top before we get done with it. Better bring heavy hitters of your own because we come with them. We non-stop. And we looking to bomb. Only time that we quit, we're watching a time clock. Look, we keep it pushing. Pay attention to people looking. Watching us put in the work because we see nobody else.
もうジャンキー
Into it like we shouldn't. Claiming that they steps ahead of us, they lost their footing. They go against us, it's not the best advice you took it. I said what I said, I don't even know who you should be. Represent how you live, who you are, and where you from. Represent hard work and getting the job done. Represent we ain't never
Crazy!
stop, no, never.
Yeah!
We gon' ride till forever. Gotta hustle, ain't no time for the chat. We got money on our mind like a hat. Got so much swagger. What you love, 'cause nothing else matters. Shit, they don't matter, it's all chatter. Try to get us pissed, very similar to
Yeah,
the
shit.
stronger we gather. Pockets were skinny, now they fatter. The only way is going up from here, don't need a ladder. It ain't a limit, get into it, we handle business. Not looking for our head out to get it, we working fitness. We put the work in where you at. All we need is some fresh tees and a couple trucker hats. And when we come in, you suckers leave it. We working up through evenings, grind hard till our knuckles bleeding. We talk big, but we back it up. Let us know when you had enough. Represent how you live, who you are, and where you from. Represent hard work and getting the job done. Represent we ain't never gonna stop, no never. Represent we gon' grind till forever. Represent gotta hustle, ain't no time for the chat.
What an entrance. Oda knows how to welcome players. This is absolutely Absolutely incredible here in the stadium. It is completely packed and they are so ready to welcome today's grand finals.
Oh, it's such great energy in the arena today. RRQ taking on Paper Rex, and you can tell that the crowd is itching for this first map to start.
Oh yeah, everybody's hyped up right now. You can hear the crowd going crazy as our coaches walk out for this grand final, Vic.
Definitely some of our most beloved Southeast Asian coaches here. Of course, we've got Paper Rex Alex and Ewok, the savior of Indonesian Valorant.
It's a national hero over there. He's from even further south, actually, as it turns out. But you can tell that the crowd will cheer for anyone. Doesn't have to be a Japanese team. They cheer for everyone equally. They don't play favorites. They're just here to see some bloody good Valorant.
And that is what I love about this city. And we do have the map draft here. Really interesting picks, but maybe not surprising that Paper Rex has ended up vetoing these two.
Yeah, Paper Rex chosen not to show that corrode the whole of stage 2 and banning out arguably RRQ's best map in.
Thank you very much, Oda. Ladies and gentlemen, strap in. Here we go, the grand finals. Ready to begin. RQ looking to defend their throne here within Pacific. Paper Rex looking to add another trophy to the collection and reclaim the title here in the region. We start on Bind to see who will draw first blood as RQ once again pivot, now bring us a different composition, trying a bit of the Fnatic flavor here to see if it will find them some success.
Yeah, and Taeho's been an agent that they've been wanting to lean back into to try to find success on some of these maps where maybe they've had a little bit of struggles or they need to reinvigorate themselves, reinvent themselves. And that's what they're going to be looking for here with Crazy Guy, the IGL, going to be piloting that agent. Both these teams couldn't be happier to be here. Two players in particular, Something and Jemkin, who made their flowers in the Tier 2 Japan scene, get a nice welcome home. And the fans were so hyped for those two in particular on the walkouts. Let's see if they can deliver here today as we have a Yoru v Yoru matchup in that duelist department to begin. Paper X just going to use this toxic screen to just sneak right on by. The defenses are weak here. RRQ falling back a bit. Prowler should get it confirmed.
Looks like, yeah, very clearly kind of have read this one, but plenty of damage being pushed over towards Xpharaoh, puts him down 23. A little bit across onto Something and Jing as well to soften him up, but kills are not yet going to be found for either side. Pop flash at the ready here for Jemkin.
Beacon down.
Waiting for that potential exit out of this heaven position, but it looks like Paper Rex are going to continue trying to fight forward, making in more space. Very much trusting that there's going to be no one on a deeper flank. Just holding the line, going to be 2 quick kills going over. Just Jemkin manages to find 2 of his own, but that was going to be all alone. Noted here at backside.
Good patience being shown here by Paper X.
2 targets to try to get through. And if he takes that teleport, it's going to be to his demise.
Fake
For the tap, the fake, they know it. They've got him outdone, and that's going to be Divide. Closing out this opening round, the pistol goes the way of Paper X, and RQ continue to not be able to find these wins.
Yeah, this aggressive positioning that Paper X took here caught them completely off guard. Crazy Guy swings, and he's not even looking at the players that are right at that front door. He even sent his salvos towards the front of the site, not the back of the site where the spike was planted. So this completely caught RRQ off guard, and they continue to struggle in the pistols on Bind. Just a great read early from Paper Rex, taking advantage of that open space with the toxic screen, and good patience at the end of the round, not overcommitting to that 2v1, not giving that 1v1 up. Now you just have Monyet, sole defender here on A, gonna tuck into U-Haul. Paper Rex once again wants to get aggressive, wants to get deep.
Blind eye, and it's completely unexpected. Cushy going to be taken down Divide, noting that flank, this time attempted by Xpharaoh, but ends up trading him out. Jemkin will be able to find one. Monyet gets another. Suddenly starts looking a little bit more costly here, especially as that Spectre does get scooped up. Something going to be holding close, gets some damage in, gets a kill on him. Monyet looks to try to hold it on the reposition, is able to catch Jemkin off guard. Now swinging around the back, will be able to find it. So it's going to be a little bit of weaponry left behind here by Paper Rex, but they still get the conversion.
Yeah, this is not bad at all for RRQ. You're going to be pretty happy with the fact that you're able to drop a few extra guns there, but Paper X manages their economy really, really well. Coming into their bonuses, they're going to have rifles abound, so it's going to be pretty even in terms of the weaponry that's going to be brought to bear. Jemkin there, able to turn back, swing the corner. Something holding the line nicely. Crazy guy got the one, but then Divide there. Clean up. You can see here, be even, in fact, a little bit worse is RRQ with that Guardian.
Yeah, depending on how the shots do come through. And Cushy, well, he's going to put the damn good use. He heard you talking smack, and he answers right back. 2 quick kills, the back pedal here behind Dice. Trying to dodge out some of the spam. He and Monyet both getting tagged down to around 70 health. So just going to be a quick little retreat here. Grab of the orb. It's Patman trying to scale forward. Doesn't really manage to lock on there onto Monyet. So we'll just be a trade out. And now RQ in with a player advantage. Spike still on the floor, Divide. Trying to open things up, but hard by the angle, but he finds the timing. Right as Crazy Guy sends out the stun. Great collection for him.
Looking for Forsaken though. He's gonna take a moment to pause here. Gonna try to get RRQ guessing wrong, and he has. Divide can win this 1v1 against Cushy.
He's about to find the timing perhaps, but no. Cushy just gonna be a little bit faster on the readjustment. Picks up a 3rd kill here in the round. Now Plant coming through. Here's that spike going down. And that's going to be Forsaken. A little bit surrounded for the moment. Oh, not going to go deep enough to be able to get the spot out here. For now, they need to check around Dice to make sure of Forsaken's positioning. He's playing a ring around the Rosie. Eventually finds the headshot. Now the Molly going to be going through. Blocks him off, but he's even got the orbital strike to further delay. Decent amount of time for Xpero to try to play around with how damn clutch he was yesterday.
Gotta tap the spike.
Forsaken, yeah. He's just gonna swoop out. He's just gonna try to jiggle peek him here. Manages to get him off the defuse. Now the orbital strike gonna be coming through that forces him forward. Tries to retreat, but Xpero gets in on top, has the kill, and Forsaken's been outdone. Bonus conversion not to be. RRQ will get themselves on the board at the cost of 4.
Forsaken here. I thought maybe he'd just rip the orbital strike on the first tap. Could have at least prevented the half. But Xpero gets ahead of him. He's not expecting him to push forward like that. Great opener here from Cushy with the Guardian. Some good trades. Divide winning a big 1v1, but then Cushy with a 3K in the round. That scooped up Phantom. Able to do some nice damage. And Xpero gets up. Lets him know he has been on his feet a lot here. Yesterday was clutching out of his mind, and he's right back to business for RRQ.
Jemkin now, outlaw on hand. And something says, hey, I've got one of those. And fires a little bit faster. It's Jemkin shut down. And so Monyet just caught outside of Lamps there. Stealth drone gonna be sent. Quick clear of that. Heat coming through, and ooh, they take him low, but they can't take him down. Something survives with 23 HP. So puts up for an orb take there for the side of Crazy Guy, but that's at the same time, Cushy, this A site being attacked. Finds a headshot though, Jing struck down.
Spike planted.
Decent bit of util available here to him. Finds one more, would give him a Nightfall.
Flank being watched here by something. Crazy Guy, not one tap though.
Yep, something is. Been tagged up earlier, so it does get finished off. Divine now just tucking back on the opposite side of this Viper wall. Patman from behind, Cushy, Crazy Guy still continuing to try to fight forward, but once again, just going to be caught as soon as he tries to go for the stun. Now it's down to Xpero once again. Gets himself into a 1v1 scenario. Taps it, finds it, Xpero! He does it again!
He is just unreal right now. Something about being here in Japan has lit a fire underneath him. I mean, on the walkouts, he was jumping up and down. He was waving his arms. He was wanting to get the crowd behind him. And with clutches like these, they certainly should be. It's a nice start here. Patman winning some nice fights on his own. Cushy continuing to look really solid. Crazy Guy gets headshot, then turns it right back around and gets this kill. Even with the aim punch there, able to get it back under control. Take down Divide. But Xpero, man, just unreal.
I mean, if you have somebody like him that can always just close out these rounds,
Find you.
it's so damn valuable. Bucky v. Judge. Usually goes the way of the former, but now just going to be the clear on the Prowler. Post back up behind the box. It looks like Paper Rex not going to look to push into that angle, so do start drifting away as Patman just linger from him.
Where are you?
His Paper Rex, you'd love to get maybe 1 or 2 of these ults faded out in this round. Maybe find some damage. Some of these sheriffs are with. Oh my god.
Well, Big Sparrow's not alive to be the closer on the round. You don't have to worry nearly as much. It's a great opener shot there from the side of something. It's again putting that Outlaw to damn good use. Patman now backing away here with that Sheriff. Makes his way out towards safety as the Armageddon gets called down just to try to delay, but able to fill the space here on the site. Spike now about to be in play. Jemkin getting jumped upon. Jing catches him by surprise.
It's huge.
Uh-oh. Tiny bit of damage. Makes it all the easier, potentially, but okay, there you go. Like I said, usually gets the better of them. Push into the corner. And second shot not going to connect. Something going to be held at bay as Crazy Guy now just pushing out onto the site. That ball goes through. Divide able to find a shot. Manyan swooping through. This cosmic divide is only going to be good for one. That leaves Cushy now all to his own devices. And something eventually will be able to collect. Paper Rex steadying the ship here, not allowing for RRQ to gain the lead.
I mean, Paper Rex being really aggressive on these post plants toward A. Constantly pushing through Link. Constantly pushing through Tower. And they're finding value. Jing here just catches Jemkin completely by surprise. No idea who's going to be there. Device hitting nasty Sheriff shots. That's just another day in the office for him. But that was a big eco. Not only do you win it, you got two big ults out of RRQ there as well. So now they're going to be down to classics and a ghost.
And certainly not going to be the most comfortable position here for them. Okay, something he does get the tag, can't get the kill. Crazy Guy down to 25 as Jing just up and over. Two players there in the smoke. He completely misses them out. So they've slipped the net, and that is going to be potentially a jump scare here for Paper Rex, depending on if they go pushing. There's not the dive forward. Forsaken will be able to find his target. Crazy Guy eventually going to be finished off.
Yeah, the anticipation there that there might be another.
Smoke falling, Patman striking, Cushy. Going to be taken down. Something's in around the back all the way through Lamps to be able to find Monyet. And now, little Shorty goes for the reload. And he's just playing with him. Just toying around, leading the way for Jing to hound him down with a judge in hand. And Xpero, I don't think he's going to be able to clutch this one.
You would think not. Certainly with the time. This should be round over. Big smile there on Jing's face. And as you would expect, the two teams from Southeast Asia, the tempo has been crazy. Paper Rex wants to just make a statement here, saying we're not letting go. Yeah, we won Masters Toronto. Yeah, some teams have shown in the past that they fall a little bit off after winning one of the global events. But they're right back on the horse. And they have only dropped a couple maps throughout all of Stage 2, and that was to Zeta. And
right.
They just continue to be so well prepared. I mean, that's a tough position to read as Forsaken, but he's just so fast. He's so ready for somebody to be in those smokes. Makes sense considering he's constantly doing that to people himself. Get a look at the Seoul viewing party.
A little bit less stressed out here today.
A little more Shinpai Muyo today.
Yeah. RQ back into a buy. Nightfall as well as a Dimensional Drift going to be available. Xpero one away from having a pit online. Some delay tactics, but this is drawing a ton of attention. I mean, look at these rotations. Monyet just now turning back over towards that A site where the strike gets ready to come through, and Jing once again just bounding forward. And those Satchel just plant him right here in Lamps. Can just sit by, hold this corner with that judge, or even pull out that showstopper should he need it. But for now, I think he's sitting pretty.
This is fantastic. I mean, being able to hang on to that showstopper just in case. There goes that Nightfall, though, right through the pit.
Mask goes on. Crazy Guy goes down. Patman going to be on the trade there. It's Jemkin just trying to spot out these players, but I don't think he actually identified the position of Divide. He didn't. He didn't check the corner. So as he goes swooping through, exit. He ends up losing his life. Much like Forsaken does right here. Got a little bit iffy there for a moment, but Xpero, no other real recourse, just has to back away, sprinting over towards Paper Rex's spawn. As they will get themselves up to 5-round wins.
Oh, you had so many tools here as RRQ to try to deal with Device Pit. You have the Nightfall, you have the Dimensional Drift, but you miss the one piece of the puzzle that is key to ending that, and it's Divide. They never find him. Just a little bit off kilter for RRQ, and that's more big ults being used and not being successful for the team that had to fight tooth and nail yesterday through the lower bracket. So clean here from Paper Rex. You're also going to be Having that showstopper still available for you
Between, he's not collecting enough orbs around the map.
every once in a while.
So it takes like 6 rounds for him to smile. Well, back in we go.
He calls in Panda to get him to relax a little bit.
He should be decently relaxed here for the moment.
Who hurt us.
Yeah, this is going to be a toughie. Gonna have some sheriffs. Monyet with a ghost. Obviously, X-Pharaoh holds a gun over. Something still going to favor that outlaw. He's going to win.
He's still just putting him down. I mean, with every round that goes by, that RQ's economy doesn't get to a point where they can all afford full armors. It's something just continues to profit, just holding on to this gun.
They're just so good at anticipating where the players could be. See, this pace really favors them, and that's going to be a win for Devi. Monyet down, B completely opened up.
Yeah, X-Pharaoh striking from behind with that hero rifle. Nearly is able to find himself a second kill, but seems it's just going to be a reposition here. Jemkin going to go through the teleporter, maybe to try to recover said weapon, but given that it's going to be right near the door, it's going to prove to be a bit difficult, so going to be fight down to try to force him out into the open. Crazy guy just makes a play off of that distraction, finds Patman. Now 2v1.
All missiles away.
Crazy guy in his own right. Put up some incredible performances yesterday, but cannot find one here in this round. Paper X continuing the momentum now, 6-2.
Yeah, and you're not really having to use many ults here as Paper Rex. You're still going to be hanging on to that showstopper and the orbital strike. Just winning some good battles. I mean, some decent punchback from RRQ in this round. I like the idea to get a little bit more active on the map, use the teleporters, maybe push a little bit of space early, see if you can catch Paper Rex in a weak point. See if you can get into their flanks a little bit quicker. Things like that. You know, with how aggressive Paper Rex is playing this map right now, it's full throttle. They're just coming at you every single round. And you've got to find a way to stop it. And sometimes, you know, you can try to avoid it, but you have to avoid it properly.
Devi now with the operator, the push more to Jemkin. Just going to be taken down. Jing is able to find him. He's up and over the top. Showstopper in hand, but X-Pharaoh swooping out. He's able to massacre 3 of them. The full blind will be as I'm doing. Can't find any more off the back of that, but that's still going to be a heroic effort to put them into a 2v2.
My God.
Not yet there. Pushing through lamps, wrapping around towards the front side, joining in potentially here with Cushy. It's on the approach from short. Yeah, something's going to play around the world. And this could completely catch them off guard. Seems like they're not reading this for the moment at all.
Patman just needs to play safe.
C sent, they're just trying to distract him, but Cushy just then gets a sense of it, clears it out. The defuse now starting to be held. The spray, a hair off the reveal on him on Yet, and that's just going to be the round at the time, getting away from them. RRQ. And it will break a 4-round win streak to get themselves a 3rd.
Yeah, that one frustrating Patman a little bit, but what a read there on the backside by Cushy. Finds the perfect timing. Something probably thinks he can just get through. Jing accelerates, X-Pharaoh hides in the smoke. This time it's a different smoke than the last one. The last one cut off between the box and the truck. He hides inside of Paper Rex's smoke this time and finds a huge 3K. I mean, this guy is on a mission. And if RRQ can find a way to win here today, he's made a strong case to be MVP here of the Stage 2 Pacific Finals. Goodness.
Bring them down.
And he's got his ult. He's got the pit. Patman does have a Nightfall.
Had it for a bit, just hasn't really gotten the opportunity. There's so many just
Bring them down.
earlier round picks that were coming through for the side of Paper Rex, so it just was holding on to that one in the back pocket. Monyet, though, judging hand, and it's going to be timing it right as he tries to go into the Astra form. The jump out Cushy does end up getting spotted. Devi guns him down, and just like that, it's a catastrophe for the side of RRQ.
It's just that one little moment, and the dominoes start to fall because you get the Yoru ult. Something I think might have got a glimpse of Cushy trying to play cheeky behind the toxic screen right outside of Hookah. They knock him down, Jing accelerates, and that's it. Round is over. RRQ already looking to save, and Paper Rex wanting to deny that. Gonna have to win some 1v1s here.
One enemy remaining.
It's a bit of leg. sticking out there. This crazy guy cannot find it. And something. It gets them the flawless and gets them a secured lead at the half. 7-3 now. Rick's going to be looking for 9.
I mean, you can just tell they're having fun out there. They're just so happy to get aggressive.
Yeah, Hawk revealed
the
him.
Haunt revealed him too. Goodness.
Plenty of things to get the spot outs.
And right off the back of that snake bite, Jing's getting aggressive. I mean, I love the way that they're using their util, where most teams would use, you know, that snake bite to buy space, to buy time for the plant. Jing is using it to catch you off guard. Another weak buy.
Something is just so damn fast. It finds Cushy. Jemkin tucked in behind the box and swing out. This time something unable to win that fight. Jemkin does manage to find himself a second. Forsaken going to take it down as the spike gets planted here from the side of Paper Rex. Goodbye, up and over the top, drops down, finds him. Jemkin now eliminated as Jing. Taking a forward position, tries to get the reset, cannot. That's going to be a weapon recovered here for Xpharaoh. He cannot put it to use. Patman holds the line for the final 2 kills, and Paper Rex, they continue to run away with their map pick a bind.
It's breakneck pace from Paper Rex, but you're going to have every ult available for RRQ. Need to make this an 8-4 to have some kind of shot here on bind. This is, I mean, something is just really on point. Jemkin finally coming alive here a bit for RRQ, finding that big double with the Bulldog. But Patman going to close the round out. He's getting them up. They're letting him know now. Operator going to be in something's hand this time.
On the line, he's just full disrespect. Doesn't matter what smokes, what details in his face. He is just storming forward, looking for the angle, and he is going to find it again. Munyet taken down. The quick exits, they avoid the Armageddon. And that's 2 of the ults already dealt with.
Unbelievable. And yeah, you have the pit on the other side of the map, but you're down a man. Paper X is just gonna start scaling forward. Nightfall to try to slow this down.
Trying to play this 2-2 split, but there's no slowing them down. They won't stop. They're everywhere. They're watching every single position. This crazy guy now left alone to try to hold this line. The dropout finds the first, finds the second, gets himself a third. And he's holding it well until something arrives, bounding around the corner, shorty in hand. Cuts him in half. Jemkin making his way forward.
Spike planted.
Flash not deep enough to clear the corner. So as he swings, Patman shall get the shot. It's him dead and gone. It's 9-3 at the half.
Switching sides.
You can just see how uncomfortable RRQ is with this new comp. Some of those ults late or used into nothing on the round. The Teho not really that impactful for Crazy Guy. And it's tough for anybody on the planet right now to go up against something with the way he's been playing. Yoru suits him nicely. He has worked on it all year, and now he is widely regarded, and rightly so, as one of the best Yorus on the planet.
Just enjoy some good old-fashioned Valorant like the rest of us, but now we get ready to go into the second half. See if RQ can finally pick up a pistol win here on bind.
Okay.
Triple push down in towards 4. Ping reveal out. Could she able to find one? Something Forsaken, one apiece. As it settles, ends up being a 3v3 with something backpedaling, running out of bullets, strafing, eventually getting killed. Has done some damage though. Cushy down to 48. Patman now arriving around the back here through the teleporter.
Spike
Divine.
planted.
And Signature Sheriff, ever in hand, making his way over towards heaven.
See if he can get the timing here, but that is one thing RRQ had. Pretty good awareness of their flanks on the other side of the map.
With them both tucked in the lamps. Nothing more to do but watch both of the doorways here. As they get closer, that frenzy becomes a little bit more favored, but there's a headshot from Patman. Finds a lower HP member. The spike at the moment not planted here for Munyet. Grab to just try to slow them down. Some damage gonna be found, and there's the finisher. Just holding it in for the defuse. As they get it close, but not close enough. Paper Rex now make their way up to double digits. Still, no pistols to be found here for RRQ.
It's just madness that Paper X gets away with this. They've done this exact pistol round multiple times this stage, and somehow they get an even trade out of it. RRQ reads it the whole way. They've got both angles covered outside of A short.
One enemy remaining.
And still, Paper Rex is just like, okay, well, you know, something falls back a bit. He's able to get another one. It's even trade the whole way through. Patman really showing up on the fade. The desk was talking about it. This is one of his best fade maps. A great prowler there to check U-Haul.
And there you go. There's Alex Holt. He got his smile. And as it says right there, the anti-eco conversion has been very, very clean, flawless for the side of Paper Rex. Divide flashed up, just sticks around there in the corner, push forward out of the teleporter. Jing able to find one, looks for the second to drop down, the spike on the floor. And let's just go ahead and make it a 4K. Paper Rex off to the races here, looking to bring this to a very swift conclusion, as they're going to be seeking a bonus conversion to get up to map point.
Yeah, like the way Divide mostly plays this round. Being so quick to fall back, use that snake bite to buy himself a little bit of time, or at least make them weak. He gets one and jumps back in for another, but that's okay. Just a stinger there for Divide. So not too big of a loss at all, especially with the 4K from Jing, who is so good in those anti-eco rounds. Always seems to be putting up the big numbers.
Speaking of numbers.
Forsaken.
Oh, I mean, he's just absolutely screwed. Something tells me the smile on Alex's face has very quickly been wiped away.
Just a great haunt from Cushy. Catches both players, and Forsaken had already committed. He had no escape route at that point. They were just trying to see if they could get RRQ caught a bit off guard. Instead, RRQ was so ready for it. But again, Paper Rex isn't showing much. They aren't showing things they haven't shown before. They're trying to hide a little bit, it feels like, on this map for champs.
He's forward, grabbing a Crazy Guy. Trying to set up the haunt here, but can't quite set that spray, so Crazy Guy able to answer one back, and that's going to be a two-player advantage here for the side. Three-player advantage here for the side of RRQ. Fly up and over the top. Will find himself his 2,000th kill in VCT Pacific. And see if he can find a round win to take this up to map point.
It's time ticking. Seems like they're just gonna play for the save. Devi's gonna hold for an exit. Let's see what RRQ wants to do. They've got 3 here in U-Haul. They might go for Link and put some pressure on Devi.
I think it's just gonna be cut back through the teleporter. Seems like nothing else really to be found here, but RRQ will rally back for a 4th round win. And critically, they do it in very clean fashion, so 4 weapons going to be carried over, allows them to start to accrue a little bit of an economy here.
Yeah. This time they're, again, just very ready for some of the play style that Paper Rex shows. Again, brilliant haunt. No choice but to just try to jump around it there as Forsaken. Jemkin ready for Jing. Try to get aggressive out of the Astra smoke. And Devi, okay. Congratulations again, Devi. Your 2,000th kill. What a stellar player he has been for so long for Paper Rex.
Slide into them DMs, Finesse. Congratulate your boy.
Yeah.
As we'll look to see if Paper Rex can try to bring this one out to that map point. If RFQ going to be able to jumpstart the comeback engine a little bit sooner than they did yesterday.
Whoa, Cushy.
Cushy going crazy as Xparrow able to find Jing at the same time. And once again, hot start in this round for the side of RRQ. One step in front of the other. It's able to find Patman as well, just trying to go for these fights, and maybe it's a little bit overzealous, a little bit overconfidence from the side of Paper Rex.
One enemy remaining.
Nothing more to do here. This is going to be a flawless, and this is exactly the kind of thing that you do not want to see if you're Alex sat backstage. These RQs start to build up that steam.
And they do it all the time, where they start running 8, 9 rounds in a row on you. And all of a sudden, the map is over, and you're left scratching your head. How did they get that done? Where did this come from? And the attack side of the map, though, really does suit RRQ. You know, they also can play aggressive. They can also play fast-paced, and you just saw it there. You know, sure, Paper Rex That's what they're known for. That's what everybody talks about, W Gaming. But RRQ is happy to turn up the pace on you sometimes. You know, that's something that Crazy Guy struggled with when we saw him come in as an IGL. But he started to kind of get better reads, more confidence, and just letting those duelists of his get in there and open up space. You know, obviously Manya not playing duelist on this map, but Jemkin so good at getting in there and getting those kills for you. You can rely on your players. So much trust there. Is the buy going to be a little bit weak for Paper Rex? Patman with just a Sheriff, Forsaken with a Bulldog. Half armors for everybody. One away from a showstopper though for Jing. Same with the Nightfall there for Cushy. A couple ults could come into play in this round. Jing wants to get that one and done. He loves that angle. You see it all the time from him. And he's so clean with it. He's got just great reactions.
Scout port from the stealth drone. Crazy Guy trying to maybe draw some attention as Jing up and over the top. Is not going to be able to find that elimination. Cushy outdoes him, but then gets traded back. Forsaken just staying quiet. Tucked away here in the corner now. Ready to go on the strike, and he's got 2 players lined up.
One enemy remaining.
Just like that. Monyet, last one. Trying to fight his way in an uphill battle. Jumps through the teleporter. Makes the right read. Patman not in position to find an immediate punish here. May just be able to try to go ahead and get this spike planted. As the arrival from Patman gets ready to come through, but he does just have that Sheriff in hand. Can he find the timing? He absolutely does. Headshot comes through, and that's going to be Paper Rex now. And finding their footing, getting up to map point.
You can see the ideas from Paper Rex where they want to get Forsaken into those hidden positions. Last time it was checked with a haunt by RRQ. This time it is not. And they pay the price. And Forsaken there
Match point.
sees that Yoru util and he thinks, I can get a timing on this, and he gets 2 out of it. Even though Jing goes down, something right there below to trade. It's a nice little setup for Paper Rex in the beginning part of the round here. Monyet just not much he can do there. Such a difficult position to be in. Tough to get that read. Now Paper Rex on to map point. One away here from taking the opening map of VCT Pacific 2025 Grand Finals. Couple of ults on both sides. You're getting close to Patman's Nightfall, Forsaken's Orbital Strike as well. Monyet has that Cosmic Divide. Cushy has the Nightfall. Ineffective on their defender side with those ultimates. Can they turn that around? Jemkin finds the Dimensional Drift here as well. TP over. That's risky business.
Locating target.
Stealth drone might be able to get a spot here onto the Brimstone. And looks like the answer is going to be yes. Something finding Xparrow. Sprays the body as well. He wants this map to be over.
I think Alex might tell him not to do that one again. Even though you assume Xparrow's on his own.
20 kills established here for him. This Crazy Guy thinking better about pushing into the double stack and short cubby.
You want to try to figure out where Jing is.
Nightfall going to be sent. Forsaken TPing through, ignores behind the box, and it's going to be Jing. Take it down as Monyet holds his own. Finds 2 kills. Exit out of the Dimensional Drift, and Jemkin cleans up something. This is going to be a very nicely navigated around here for the side of RRQ. Fighting back for a little bit more. They need 6 in a row just to try to get this into overtime.
Yeah, both teams trying to find ways to get those hidden positions to find value. This time it's going to be Monyet for RRQ who gets the job done, anticipates the reswing.
One enemy remaining.
Clean with that Vandal, gets 3 kills in the round.
I think
Looking to try to do some more damage here, but now the ult cycle.
Cannon for Devi.
Anyone have funds to spare?
That's true. But that's okay. You've got a bunch of ults here.
TP.
Looking for some kind of trap there, I think, in market.
Toxins going up.
We've got 4 players on this side of the map. It's just Jing alone towards A.
You trying to bait them into hookah here?
Hard to say. Prowler forward. Forsaken just waiting here with his Orbital Strike at the ready.
This is unusual to say the least, and RRQ definitely feels the same. They are all of a sudden just very passive, scanning the map, trying to figure out what the heck is going on. Stealth drone does get the spot on a Patman.
Toxin screen down.
Just pre-firing in case somebody was trying to play off of it.
They heard this teleport before. So they're still very wary about this potential crunch coming through. Looks like they are at least just going to be leaving Cushy around to peek in over towards this hookah position. For the moment, dialed in on the angle.
I mean, you can orbital either side of the map from here. It gives you a lot of flexibility.
Another strike getting ready to come in. The flash connecting there onto the Divine. He's going to be taken down. Forsaken killed as well. Nightfall now going to be called out. They're able to backpedal and avoid that. Now leaves something alone here versus 3. As RQ makes their way forward here onto this site. Crazy guy going to be caught strafing something. Noting the one here into the corner, but he flashes himself. It goes a little bit wider than he might have suspected, and it's Pharaoh. He'll end up being able to find one. Showstopper in, Cushy down. Monyet asked to do it all.
Oh no.
Nearly gets timing again there, but still is going to be able to find the first. Patman hits the floor. Tapping the defuse, but he is just not biting. Doesn't even have the audio, but he's just not believing in it now and hears it. Places out another star, looking for the concussed. The back pedal there from Jing, trying to escape. Frantically makes his way around the corner, has it held to half. He's right back in.
Impressive wiring.
It looks like he might just try to hold it and pray, but no. It's been baited off of it, and Jing, oh, he'll be able to find a kill. That's his 2000th. But he will not be able to bring his map to its end. Monyet gets himself a Red Bull clutch to keep RQ in bind.
You could just see Jing just constantly second-guessing where Monyet had moved to. He just never quite got the read until it was too late. He could have actually stuffed that and gotten the defuse, gone for the pros don't fake moment. Forsaken sends his ult over into Octagon where there's nobody from RRQ. Some kind of set play there for Paper Rex that just doesn't really work out.
One enemy
Monyet, so elusive. Still gets the job done. Trying to go for these trick plays that are going to catch RRQ off guard. Or maybe you've just got a set trick play that you're thinking about with 3 players stacked outside of the B teleporter.
Time to jump.
Something does have an ult. You've got a bunch of sheriffs and a Bucky.
And it would be the most Paper X way to bring a map to its end. Jemkin, however, dialed in on the angle. Haunt clear comes through, and it's just going to be a triple phase. And it's Jing getting himself up to 2002.
Toxins going up.
Takes him down, but it's not going to be recovered. So still just the sheriffs in hand.
Bring them down.
He ends something tagged up. 80 health between the two of them.
Left Jing all alone now. 3 players over towards the A site. Forsaken hoping that maybe it would be a change of direction for RRQ, but they're reading this nicely. Concuss there. Jing just going to tuck into the corner anyway.
He's going to continue just swooping around here, try to see if he intercepts anybody on a split push away from the rest of the pack, but RRQ playing together here. Because, I mean, something even with 11 HP, he has that dimensional drift, so still can find some usefulness here in the round.
Jing could grab a gun here. Get the upgrade
around the world, but now being watched for here on this angle. Sparrow just jiggling on that corner for the moment, now backing away, maybe calling a brief little glimpse. Then he just joins in here with the rest of the team. It's on the approach, push forward, Forsaken draws at the Bucky fast enough, and he survives with 5 health. Monyet now dead, dimensional drift goes into play. Jing tucking into a corner, gonna get caught off guard. It's Cushy, comes up with 3 kills, draws up the shorty, and finds himself a 4th. Close, but no cigar on that thrifty RQ. They'll bring it now, the gap, just 4 rounds.
What a hold there from Cushy. I'd love to see this from his POV. Starts jumping up and down with the shorty in hand. He still finds the kill. I mean, a beautiful opener. Forsaken. A little bit of overzealous from Monyet. Oh, that turn from Cushy. Got the headshot, didn't need it, but style points all the same. He's up to 16 kills.
Something alone. Position going to be scouted. They're trying to seize him out. And he will be able to teleport out towards its safety as Jemkin goes teleporting forward. Eating a bit of friendly fire there. And Forsaken again. Playing here around the smokes. Able to find one. Jing gets another. Forsaken doubles up. But Monyet and Crazy Guy are able to answer back. The Armageddon send the teleporter taken. Divide, the first one, ready to arrive here towards that B site. But this is just going to be a little bit of a pump at the brakes here, it would seem. Maybe trying to make Paper X think twice about this one.
They're just going to leave Patman back to watch Short A to make sure that there isn't another attempt at a wrap. There's still plenty of time on the clock here.
One enemy remaining.
Banyet dead. Crazy Guy asks now to do it all. He's only got 45 seconds to try to make a go of this. A salvo available. The only util to his name.
Patman still got his full util if it comes to that. This is so difficult.
Something here
30
on the
seconds
corner.
left.
Spots him out. 25 seconds now remaining. And that's just going to be Divide on the crossfire from elbow to put him down. Solid attempt at a run back here, but Paper Rex, far too much of an advantage at the half. They close out Bind 13-8 as we get ready to go into a set.
What a start for Paper Rex. Their attack side, fast and furious, classic W gaming to give themselves a huge lead.
Yeah, got tripped up there. Certainly not what you want to be seeing here if you're a Paper Rex fan. RQ, it took them a while to activate yesterday, but if they're going to be able to do that a lot sooner here in this series, they might not have to rely on a reverse sweep to be able to find a victory. So a breath of relief for the Paper Rex faithful as they're able to close out this opening.